Good afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed your stay so far.
Oh, so far so good.
So far, so good. Thank you very much. Let's start first by introduction. You can tell us who you are.
My name is Bashir Are. I'm from Nigeria. I'm the CEO of Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Authority, which is the largest market in Africa right now.
Thank you very much for that. If you could explain to us probably the overview of the gaming and betting industry in your country.
In our country, we have different categories, but mainly sport betting and lottery. So we also have our online casino, virtual gaming, physical casino, and other products such as scratch cards.
What are the licensing requirements when you want to acquire? Because I understand there are two systems of how you can acquire licenses. So probably you can let us know in detail, probably if I am an investor and I wanted to acquire a license in betting and gaming, what are the processes involved and what are the amounts, the government fees that you're supposed to pay?
Okay, I'll just give you a typical example. For sport betting in Lagos State, you pay like 50 million naira in the first instance, and every year you renew with 10 million naira. So we are all other categories are the same and similar procedures. So and typically in Lagos State we can get your license approved within 30 days, provided you have all the required documentations.
Can foreigners own 100% shareholding in the betting and gaming companies in your country?
Currently, we require 20% local content. So foreigner can own 80%.
Okay. And the process of opening bank accounts, if you're a betting and gaming company, what is the procedure or what is the overview of that?
Once your company is registered, within a week you can open up a bank account for your business. And we also have some companies like business-to-business organization that like a management consultant. They can help you navigate the process seamlessly, and it's very easy.
It's very easy. Okay, thank you for that. Then the challenges faced by you as a regulator and operators and players in general in your country.
The challenges we have right now, which is similar to any other jurisdiction, is like illegal gaming operators who are operating illegally. But so we're trying our best to make sure we can curb that through restriction on the internet, geo-fencing, and then we're also trying to make sure they're not able to advertise within the company and within the country.
Okay. And what about if I'm an investor and I want to acquire an online casino license? How does that work?
A similar process. You just have to apply. You have to be a registered business in Nigeria, and we have the same requirement for local content. I believe online casino now is 50 million naira in the first instance, and the following year you pay 10 million naira to renew.
Do you need to have a land-based casino to operate an online, or online is a different license?
It's a different license, but when you want to operate both, so there's a form of discount, but you can have it separately and you can have it both ways.
Okay. What technological advancement the board has been promoting for betting and gaming companies in your country?
As you may know, Nigeria is big on fintech. So there are wallet systems which ordinarily will help you to get to the advanced stage of KYC, which is know your customer.
Yeah.
So once you are in a banking system, then the customer is onboarded with adequate information. So that's one. Secondly, we have about 6 Atlantic Sea cable that comes into Nigeria on a broadband level. So there's penetration of internet, especially in major cities, huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then the tax regime. What is the tax regime in relation to the amount operators are supposed to pay, in relation to the amount punters are supposed to pay when it comes to betting and the gaming industry?
Okay, for gaming taxes, depending on the level of compliance with the operator, so it's between 1% to 5%. If you have higher compliance level, let's say about 85% to 90% compliance, your taxes are low. But if your compliance is at 50%, then your taxes may be up to 5%.
And AML policies and AML advancement, because AML has become an issue when it comes to the betting and the gaming industry. So what measures are the board undertaking to ensure that there is compliance when it comes to AML and CFT?
We have an agency of federal government in Nigeria. It's called EFCC, Economic and Financial Crime Commission. So there's a certificate you must obtain from them before you can even open an account, bank account as an operator. It's called SCUMO license. It's sort of anti-money laundering verification. They have to know the directors, if they are committed any financial crime anywhere in the world. So they do a background check on them, and when they scale through, they have a certificate which they can present to the bank to open a corporate account. And on the level of punters, so if you win, you pay tax just like an income tax, and that's basically it.
And to my last question, how does the board promote responsible gambling?
Oh, we're big on that. So we do advocacy through private foundations. So they go to schools and lecture the student on prevention of getting into gambling at that age. So we also do science, technology, engineering, and mathematics quiz and debate. So we also offer Wi-Fi on public transport systems. So when you are going to school, you want to use the Wi-Fi. So the first campaign you will see, and it's compulsory, otherwise you will not be able to use the Wi-Fi, is to prevent you from getting a youth from getting into gambling.
And then what activities does the board undertake to promote CSR activities? Is the board keen on operators undertaking CSR activities? Is that a condition when licenses are being renewed? And how long do your licenses actually expire, like the duration, the period that one is required to operate a license? How long does it take for one to renew the said license?
For lottery, the first duration is 5 years.
Okay.
And after then you renew after 5 years. For sport betting, is annually. So when it comes to the issue of CSR, all the gaming levies that we receive from operators is for CSR. So we use it on education, health, environment, sport, and security. So 100% of our money goes to CSR. And on the level of operators, is a voluntary matter. So we invite them. Most of the time they do volunteer on CSR, especially in the healthcare. In the last 3 years, we have sponsored about 5 kidney transplants for ordinary citizens. Yeah.
And what trends are the board promoting? Because right now there are new trends like blockchain and cryptocurrency. Are there techniques or measures that have been put in place? Because those are the new technological trends that are happening across the world.
I mean, the board has a limited influence when it comes to cryptocurrency in gaming, because we have to abide by the federal regulation, Financial Regulation Act. So currently in Nigeria, the federal government is a bit slow on implementation of cryptocurrency policy. So they are studying it, and as time goes on, they will unveil a policy that every other industry can follow, including the gaming sector.
Okay. Thank you very much.